Hi，小朋友，你好嗎？今堂我哋將會睇下some呢一個字究竟點樣用呢？ some 嘅中文意思係一些啦，或者一啲啦，口頭講。咁 a 同 and 就分別係用講緊一個喎。咁即係簡單啲嚟講，多過一個嘅時候就會用 some 啦。好啦 ，a 同 and 都係揀一個，咁 some 點解冇兩個嘅？好啦 ，a 係跟啲普通嘅字，例如話a bike。咁如果 apple 嘅話呢，因為佢前面係 A 啦，所以佢呢個就係會變咗 and 啦。咁所以呢個就係個分別啦。OK？We know a or and quantifies countable nouns in singular. Today we learned another quantified some here. To go with countable nouns in plural and uncountable nouns. Okay. Now, we have 10 examples here. Okay? We have pencil, pencils. Okay, when we have one pencil, and then we use to describe. Okay? A pencil. And more than one pencil, we say some pencils. Okay? A bit ugly. Let me redraw it, rewrite it. It's difficult for me to use my finger to write. Okay? And number 3, one cup, we use a cup. Cups, we use some cups. Oops. I hope you understand the mechanism behind. And the same applies to the following. Some airplanes. Okay, am I correct? Airplane? Of course not. An airplane. Because we have here. If it is airplane, then it's very difficult to pronounce, right? So we use an airplane. And okay, so some tricky points here. Number 7, meat. Can we use meat? Try to think about it carefully. Will we see meats? Okay, because meats can be in this size or in this size. So something is in irregular size, 不規則大細，不規則形狀, then we use uncountable. I mean, we treat it as uncountable. So here, we use some meat only. We won't use or and. Okay, like rice, some rice. Like coffee, because it is liquid, 冇規則形狀嘅. Like water, then you use some coffee. Juice also, some juice. Okay? Alright. Apple, cat, fox, leaves, stories, ice cream, dress, egg, girls, orange, tomatoes, chair, coffee, sugar are some nouns. And some are countable and some are uncountable. And some begin with vowel and some don't. What means by vowel? A, E, I, O, U are called vowels. Egg, orange, something like this. Okay? So what you need to do is to put the above nouns into a correct category. So here we use and some. We have 3 columns. Okay, so put the nouns down below. Okay, so number 1, apple. It's simple. We use an, right? Apple. And some apples, but because it is a singular, noun, so we use an. Number 2, cat. We use a cat. Okay? And number 3, fox. We use a fox. And number 4, leaves. We use some. Oops. Oh, I cannot. Yeah. Oops, again, sorry for my poor handwriting. Leaves. Okay. And some stories, because we can see S after that. And ice cream, of course, we use some ice cream because why? Because ice cream has a irregular shape, just like water. So it is counted as uncountable, and we use some to describe them. Dress, a dress. Okay, a beautiful dress. Egg, an egg. Right? And girls, because we have S here, we know that is more than one. Girls. An orange, because it starts with O, A-E-I-O-U, vowel, and then we use an orange. Tomatoes. Oh, I have no space to write. Tomatoes, we see S here. Chair, a chair. Coffee, because it is liquid again, we use some. And sugar, because it is too tiny, like dots. It's difficult to count. It is uncountable noun. We use some to describe them as well. Alright, so before we end our lesson, please finish the following exercise. And please put a, an, and some correspondingly to the question. So please pause the video and have a look. Alright, so I think you should have learned probably how to use a, an, and some in the previous slides. So now we're going to give you the answer directly, and of course with some explanation. So number 1, there is old man. So when we see man here, it means one guy who is male, right? And one guy. If two guys, then it will be men. So it hides the meaning that we should choose a or an instead of some, right? But what would we use, a or an? So we have to see the word in front of the article. I mean, after the article. After the article. Old. So we have O here. As I said, A-E-I-O-U. These 5 letters are considered as vowels. Vowels. And if we see these A-E-I-O-U letters, then we have to use an. There is an old man. Alright, so question 2. Let me highlight some hints. Flowers, right? So, because R and N are referring to one object or one person, so the only answer will be some, right? And number 3, children. It refers to many little boys, little girls, and they are called children. If not, only one, then we call him or her child instead of children, right? A child. So if two child there, we go children. So some children again. And number 4, because no S, right? There is is referring to one duck, right? So a duck. And number 5, there is airplane. No S, right? And airplane start with A, letter A. So we use an airplane. Number 6, has apple, an apple. Number 7, has. The dog has bone. Right. How many bones the dog has? 1. Why? Because no S here, so it means one only. So if the bone, the dog has one bone only, so we use a bone, right? And number 8, flowers. Flowers. The girl has flowers. We see S here, so we know she has more than one flower, and we call some flowers, right? Umbrella. Umbrella, because yeah, one umbrella only, but we see U at the beginning of the word. U, A-E-I-O-U, right? So we use an umbrella. And number 10, they have teacher, English teacher. So this time we are not seeing this T, but instead we are seeing this E, English teacher, right? So we treat it as one noun, okay? We treat it as one noun, and English teacher. So because it starts with E, A-E-I-O-U, so we use an English teacher. Number 11 is a long tail. Number 12 is an elephant because we have E here. Number 13, he has some apples. Apples with S. And number 14, I have a new bag with no S, right? So I hope you can get the correct answer. And if you don't, please check the previous slides, and you may ask your teacher or friends if you don't know. So I hope you can understand the concept of using this article, an, and some, okay? One more mini exercise for you. There's 4 questions, and I hope you can pause the video and have a look on yourself. So the same as the previous exercise. Oops. Let me highlight some key. Okay. Okay, so let me give you the answer. So first of all, a park. Oops. Oh, it's so ugly. Let me clear it. A park. Second, some children. Number 3, a meat. And number 4, an. So, do you think question 4 is correct? In previous slides, I've taught you when you see U, A-E-I-O-U, then you would use an, right? But now in question 4, the answer is A, uniform. Do you know why? It is because uniform, we pronounce it as U, uniform, right? So this U is not pronounced as umbrella. This is umbrella, right? But this is U. So because U is not as it is not equal, so we use a uniform instead. So let me explain a bit. We have uniform and umbrella. While we describe umbrella, we use an, right? But uniform, because this unit is pronounced as U. Why? So we use a, right? Another example is university. Do you know what is the meaning of university? University is meaning 大學. Okay? We have a letter of U here, right? As the thumb of rule, we have A, E, I, O, U. Then most cases we would use an, right? But some exceptions like this and this, we will use are. Okay, why? Because I've just taught you this U is pronounced as Y. For example, this is university. University, but not university. Okay, so this cases most likely we will use are instead of an. Okay, I hope you know. And if you don't, you can remember it, you can memorize it, and try to recall these cases. But I think you would learn it in primary 3 or primary 4, so no worries. And I hope you understand this lesson. And yeah, if you don't, please ask your friends and teachers and or replay this video again. So thank you for watching, and I hope you understand the usage of this kind of stuff. Thank you.